I don't care who a president pardons. People do that all the time, but he pardoned some real pieces of shit, I thought.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay, I already recorded the intro, kinda, so I'll just set you guys up. The idea of this show, I'm calling it Making Friends on the Internet. And the idea is all the people that argue on here, but we still get together every night and talk together and hang out, even though people hate each other. Andrew is here, Roybert is here, John Jamingo is here, and Black Guy is here. Andrew, we'll wait. You probably have a couple battles going on, but John Jamingo and Roybert will be the first battle. You guys are in the same space all the time, and you don't get along. What is it, John, that bums you out about Roybert?
Oh, he's a moron. That's about it. He's stupid. He doesn't have much to say. Everything is fucking. He's not funny. He's not even clever.
Oh. Roybert, what? I expected Roybert to be ready to fire off. Roybert, what do you think about that? What don't you like about John?
I think John's a really good guy. I think he's got a great podcast, and he has a really a good voice of reason. I'm not sure what his problem with me is.
Do you think maybe he's just xenophobic or somehow nationalistic, and he doesn't like Canadians?
I think maybe he doesn't like native Canadians. He's really being abusive towards Native Americans.
Oh,
I don't know who this asshole is. I don't know who this asshole is, but it's not the Roybert that's usually in the chat.
By Native Americans, you mean all natives of North America, which would include our Canadian brethren, right?
Oh yeah, where the indigenous people of the North Americas.
And you feel, John, do you have something against Native Americans?
No, I think I like Native Americans. They sell great trinkets on the side of the road. They're fantastic. They really can hold their alcohol. Isn't that right there, Tonto?
I'm kind of offended being called Tonto.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't think you can be offended.
No, it's you're really being rude to the native communities of the Americas.
Yeah, John, I don't know why you are going off on Native Americans selling trinkets. I mean, we robbed them of their land. What else are they supposed to do?
Well, it wasn't really a fair fight. I mean, you know, we're here with like weapons and everything, and they're throwing rocks. You know, they're riding horses and trying to shoot.
Yeah, we were driving Maseratis back then.
Well, apparently we did pretty well. We took over the whole fucking country.
Is it possible that they made their trinkets out of leftover rocks they were throwing at us, and they're still trying to get us with those things?
We had guns, and they're over there banging rocks into arrowheads.
Yeah, well, eventually the Native Americans, when they would kill, or Native like North Americans, they'd pick up the American guns and they started using those. You know, they adapted.
You know, my problem is that my favorite animal is the buffalo, and you want to talk about something that was been horrific to an animal. Talk about how the Indians were horrific to buffaloes.
Horrific. They saw that animal as sacred. They used every part of the animal. I mean, what do we do with buffalo? We make sauce out of it. Like,
It was the colonizers who slaughtered the buffalo.
Yeah, didn't we?
If you go into
John,
history,
point of order, didn't the white people come in and just kill all the buffalo so Native Americans wouldn't have anything to eat? We
yeah,
just
we
went.
killed them so they
we
killed
came
them
in-
so we killed
the
them
white-
so they could eat it.
no,
Because they're so
no.
dumb, they couldn't kill enough buffalo to feed their fucking people. They were starving.
John, what was happening? Okay, John, we went and well, I say we, but the white people that were in this country, they kill the buffalo because if they could kill all the buffalo, the Native Americans would have no hunting ground, to feast on. So they would be forced to move. If
Here's the
if they
problem.
wouldn't move out, if they wouldn't take the white man's money, well, if we kill all of their buffalo, then they're gonna have to.
Andrew, you know what? We had this thing where we tried to be nice to the Indians. We gave them blankets. How did we know they were susceptible to smallpox? I mean, Jesus Christ.
Well, John,
you're really defending smallpox blankets. You're defending that.
John, think of it this way: if we closed all the Dunkin' Donuts east of the Mississippi, you would be forced to move out west. I mean, right?
Yes, I would have to move to where the Dunkin' Donuts is, like the great Indians moved to where the buffalo were roamed.
And then we just kept closing all the Dunkin' Donuts until we got you in one little spot in Utah and put up one single Dunkin' Donuts.
And we would surround it like the Indians surrounded Custard.
Well, yeah, Custard was a good guy. Not.
Right. Look what they did to him.
Okay.
Canadians. So Custard had no impact up here. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I like Custard, but I don't like Custard the man.
Like egg custard?
Yeah. So this can only go on so far with this, but John, see, these other dicks aren't, so I don't even care if they join up. John, why don't you like Val?
He never shuts up, number one, and he thinks he knows everything, number two, and he's a moron, number three. Although he's brighter than Roybert.
Oh. So you think Roybert would lose on Val knows everything about everything?
Oh, he wouldn't even have a chance. I doubt he would get a question right.
Roybert, what do you think about that?
Oh, he's entitled to his opinion.
Oh,
He can be he can think as highly of himself as possible. That's fine.
Yeah, but
it's okay.
Do you think he would do all right on Val knows everything?
Pardon?
You
If
think
who
you
could-
will hold your own?
on Val knows everything? Yeah, I enjoy trivia. I think it would be a good show.
Yeah. Man, you guys are duds. Holy shit.
This is what happens when you try to bring morons onto your show and expect them to do what you want them to do. That's the problem. And I don't know who the guy over here to the bottom left is. Well, he hasn't said a fucking word.
All right, he's gone. Boop.
Ugh, it's getting
No,
worse and worse.
Not participating.
See, the problem that you have when you go into a thing like Discord is it's just a bunch of people that you don't know that you probably wouldn't hang around with anyhow. And you're just in there, and that's when the fighting starts.
So
Well,
this is the
that's
problem
why-
with John. He wants to control the conversation. He doesn't want to listen to anybody else. He doesn't want to hear about anybody else's struggle.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Okay, I'm sorry. You have the floor, Roybert. What's your struggle? What's your problem besides alcoholism and low IQ? Besides that, what is it?
Why do you have to insult people right away there?
I was just facts. What's your struggle?
How
Here, you have the
how
floor. Come on,
how are those facts?
speak to
How
power,
are those
Roybert.
facts?
Come on,
How are those
Roybert.
facts that you're saying? How are those facts? Have I ever judged you at all?
No, not at all. You're a
No.
perfect gentleman. Go ahead, Roybert. What is your struggle? Where is your pain?
Well,
What
I
is
have
your
no pain or
oppression,
struggle.
Roybert? Let it out.
I don't
Fucking
need to.
idiot.
I don't need to let it out to random people on the internet. I'm perfectly fine. I'm
Okay, good.
content. But you want to insult people for nothing. You want to insult me. You want to call me an idiot and whatever else you want to do.
An alcoholic.
Oh,
an
why?
idiot.
Why am I an alcoholic?
Because you drink excessively. That's the
When?
definition of it.
You don't.
You know,
You
you're going
don't
to
know
do
me.
real well on Val Knows Everything.
You
I got to
don't. You don't
explain
know
to
it.
you what an alcoholic is.
Oh, okay. All right. That's
Well,
fine. Oh, okay.
Well,
Okay.
Roybert, in fairness, he's speaking to me too. I drink it excessively as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're an entertaining alcoholic, Soft.
I hope I'm trying to be.
You know what?
There's a
You are
difference.
a functioning alcoholic. You can string a sentence, a thought. You can have a discussion, a debate. Roybert over here is like a garden gnome. He sits there and no one notices and no one cares. Roybert, you have the floor.
What's weird about this, Roybert, is you're not being yourself. You're being some kind of a guarded version of yourself. This isn't. Where's the fucking fucks and the shit that I mean I like about you? Maybe John dislikes it, but that's what I enjoy about you is you don't generally pull punches, and you sound all reserved, kind of like a pussy.
It's a bit, just like him being a
That's it.
a
This
tough
is a
guy
bit.
and a hard
It's a
ass.
total bit.
This is a bit. No one knows the real Roybert.
It's a total bit.
He's an enigma, wrapped up in a rumor.
I'm not some fucking fat faggot who's gonna die
There we go.
in 5 years because I can't control my eating because I'm a fucking loser who can get rid of Dunkin' Donuts.
Right. There we go, Tonto. Now
Well,
we're getting to it.
I'm not gonna sign on to the Tonto, but I will sign on to the. There we go. Yeah.
Come on,
Dude,
Kemosabe.
just be yourself.
He has nothing. There's nothing. There's
No,
not a
because I
fucking
don't
thought in
want
that
to. I
guy's
don't want.
head.
I don't want. I don't
Here's
want
the
to
other
stoop
thing.
to your
He
level,
sits there in silence
John.
until you
I
start
don't want to
talking,
stop.
and
I
then
don't want
he
to.
immediately
I don't
talks
want to
over you.
stoop to
Look at
your
him. Look
level,
at him.
John.
Look at him. We gotta look at him.
I don't want to stoop to your level, John.
That's it. Hold on. Go ahead, Roybert. Tell us more. See, nothing.
Yeah,
He's
you're
an
not
idiot.
with it.
And
Wait,
then when I start talking, he starts talking over me because he's got nothing.
I
There we
think
go.
Roybert, say whatever you want, stooping to levels. Who gives a shit? Like, John and I have had some serious internet battles, and we can still talk. That's kind of what I hope this episode would be about, is that, I mean, John and I have said some real coarse shit to each other, but we can still talk. It's, and I like John just fine, but sometimes I think he's a fucking retard.
Roybert doesn't have a thought in that thick fucking Indian skull of his. No wonder we took over the whole country.
Yeah,
No
well,
wonder.
he lives in a different country, so
Doesn't matter. They took it over too. The French came over there. You know, it's funny. Americans get all this shit about what we did to the Indians. What about the French and the Spanish? They did the same fucking
Why
thing.
does
They get a
anybody
pass.
fucking listen to this fucking retard?
Here we go.
You fucking fat faggot fucking piece of shit. Shut the fuck up. Fuck, you're fucking stupid. If anything, you need to
touch your
fucking
nerve
you need to put a gun in your mouth and
Did I
fucking
touch
pull
your
the
nerve there,
trigger, you
Roybert, when I
fucking
talked about
piece
how
of
the
shit.
French
No, you're just fucking stupid. You're a
the French
stupid
came over
fucking
and,
old
and took all
man.
your land,
You're a stupid old
raped your
man
women,
who needs to just
killed your
give it
children?
up.
Is
Oh
that
my
what happened,
god,
Roybert?
I would
Did I
so
touch your
love
nerve?
to rape your fucking
Did
mouth,
I
you
trigger
fucking
you,
loser.
Roybert?
Nah, you don't trigger me, you fucking loser.
Is that what it
You're just a
is? Did I hit a
dumb
nerve,
old
Roybert?
man. You're just a dumb old man who wants a nigger fucking cock in his fucking mouth. Shut up.
Jeez, now look who's being racist, Roybert.
Yeah, fuck you, you fucking stupid asshole.
So what do you have against black people, Roybert?
I have
Why do you
nothing
use that
against black
term?
people. I have things about you, you fucking stupid, fucking fat piece of shit. Fuck you.
Roybert, you hurt my feelings. Why do you have to be so offensive and so abusive?
Oh my god. Oh, sorry. Was I being offensive and abusive? All right, that's fine.
Wait.
stop.
But this isn't going to be John getting on just Roybert. Roybert doesn't like you, I guess, because he just doesn't like you. Obviously,
He
Like,
does. He
you're-
doesn't have a thought in his head. Somebody told him that they didn't like me, so now he don't like me. He has no way of discerning anything. He has no intelligence. He's as dumb as a rock. And you know what?
I don't know you other than you being a fucking Anthony Cumia supporter. You love pedophilia, you love pedos, you love trannies. You're a tranny loving faggot. That's all you are.
So let's review. He hates black people, trannies, Anthony Cumia, and pedophiles.
Oh, I hate everybody. All of you. You're all fucking worthless. Everybody's worthless.
See, and you say I should put a gun in my mouth. Why don't you end your
You should,
pain
because
there?
you're a fat fucking
Why
Dunkin'
don't you end
Donuts
your
eating
pain
piece
there,
of shit.
Roybert, and
Fuck
nibble on
you.
that
That's
barrel?
not my job to entertain anybody. I didn't expect to fucking do any of this. I don't want to do any of this.
Oh, of course you're.
I was asked to do this, and I was asked to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you because you're a fucking loser. You're some fucking fat fuck, and you're gonna die of a fucking cardiac arrest in probably
I
a
don't
year
know.
or two.
You might go
So
first
fuck
there.
you.
You might go
Oh
first
yeah,
there,
yeah.
Tony.
I'm gonna go first. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got such a drinking problem. You fucking dickhead. Fuck you.
You know, the only thing you're fucking is stupid.
Do you guys think is there a place where you could meet in the middle and just not?
He's an idiot. He's a moron. He's a waste of fucking chromosomes.
He just wants to tongue my asshole soft. That's all.
Yeah,
He wants to toss my salad. That's all.
that's what it is. Because you're so bright.
Well, he may be extremely hot. Even I don't know.
Oh,
You know.
oh, he liked that green corn, does he? The green corn goes with the firewater. Right there, Kimosabi.
Oh, you guys are going for who can be more racist. It's pretty good. I may have to change the
Did he
name.
pass out due to alcohol? What's going on over there, Roybert?
I'm just listening.
What's there? What's that there?
I'm just listening.
Okay.
I was hoping other people would show up. I didn't want this. I was hoping for just like 10-minute segments. You know what I mean? It wasn't supposed to be all just.
Well, we
I
gave
wanted
you
to
20.
see. I wanted to see how much more diarrhea you can spew from your mouth. You fucking fat piece of shit.
I tell you what, Soft, you got some really good friends here. I mean, I don't see
Well-
any redeeming purpose or redeeming quality in this guy. You know, like some are smart, some are funny, some. I mean, you can argue it, but at least they have a redeeming quality. This guy here, he's got nothing. Nothing.
Well, anyone can have a a bad outlook or whatever. I don't know. I wouldn't agree with you that Roybert has no redeeming qualities. I like Roybert.
No one's fucked Roybert more than life.
Well,
you'd be surprised, but okay.
Mm.
Probably more than you, fucking tubby bitch.
If life has fucked Roybert that hard, then isn't it cool for him to be a little hostile? If life fucked him,
He
that
can
bad?
do whatever. It's just it's not entertaining. It's not fun. It's not.
I never
fun.
asked to be entertaining. I never asked to be on anything.
Well, that's
Right.
good.
I never asked to do any of this.
What are you here for?
I'm
Why
doing
are
a
you
favor
here,
for
dummy?
a friend. That's it.
Dummy, why are you here?
John, no,
Yeah.
wait, John, I'm asking you,
Yes.
if you think life has fucked Roybert, and he's not trying to be entertaining, but if life has fucked him, can't you be understanding? Couldn't you be?
No.
No?
Honestly, I think that if life's gonna fuck anybody, it should fuck him. To be quite honest with you.
Holy shit.
If anybody deserves a fucking from life, it's that asshole.
And if anybody needs a fucking, it's John's wife, probably by some young black man.
Oh, there you go.
Now
Or
you
an
cock
older
prick.
black man. Just- long as it was a big BBC, it wouldn't matter if the guy was old or young, just long as it was a huge one.
See, the thing with Roybert is he's just angry. He's just angry. He doesn't have any way of channeling that anger. And that's why we go with the marijuana and the alcohol.
I'm not even angry, fucking stupid ass. I don't even smoke weed, you fucking dumbass.
And I have to say, I love it when someone always tries to tell me what the thing with someone else is. It's like, how do you fucking know what their thing is?
Well, you can take and listen.
No, he's projecting his insecurities upon me.
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, you listen to him, and you can tell. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to listen to
You can tell
this
what?
and figure out that.
What? You're the fucking podfather. Oh my god, you're the podfather.
That's what they call.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't call
you had
myself
a whole 20 fucking people listen to you. Fucking retard. Fucking nobody cares about you. You're a fucking nothing. You're a dud.
You just hurt my feelings, Roybert, because 20 people is double what I have, so I feel a little bad now.
Yeah, Roybert, why you got to pick on soft like that, Roybert? He didn't do anything. Like, he's supposed to be your friend.
We
It's
are friends.
indie podcasting. It's nothing but the social circle listening to this shit. Nobody cares. Nobody's gonna care about any of this shit outside of anybody who's listening.
No. Perhaps we only do it for ourselves and to have a little fun. Maybe reach a wider audience if that's possible. We'll see. But yeah, we do it for our fun. Same reason I was in a shitty band that didn't get anywhere, because I liked being in a band and I tried it.
Yeah, I liked your music that you had before. That
Thank
you
you.
sent me. That was really good. That was really good tunes.
Yeah, Roybert will be calling all his friends. You know, I was on this podcast. You got to go listen to it. I was talking to this guy, and I told him I called him a fat fuck and a loser. I really gave it to him.
No, I'm never gonna brag about this to anybody. So there you go.
John, you have to admit though, you were considered when I first heard of who you were and first started talking to you, you were considered like an asshole, right?
By who? By who was I considered
everyone.
an asshole?
Everyone.
No, by one person who told you stories, and then I came in, and everybody's like, you know what? That guy's not a bad guy. Well, except for this fucking moron, because he can't have a fucking thought in his head that's original. But besides,
Fuck fucking.
Fucking Canadian fuck.
I don't know. There was a Who's Right episode where someone mentioned podcasting with you, and Anthony was like, "Why would you ever podcast with that guy?" You know what I mean? So it's not just the one person that like.
Well, the thing with Anthony is that I called Anthony the laziest podcaster in history. Like, in other words, he is the laziest podcaster. And I stand by that. But the thing with Anthony was he didn't like it, but like it when I attacked him. But there was times where
you attacked
bailed
him?
those guys. Shut up, moron.
Is that
There
what
was
you
times
said?
where I bailed those guys
Were you
out
attacked them?
when they were stuck and helped them with technology and all. And I like Doug. And Anthony's not a bad guy. He's just lazy. That's all. And he doesn't do anything to enhance the show. I mean, the show is Doug. Anthony's just there for Doug to talk to. You could put a puppet in the other seat and Doug would do well. And you can tell that because Doug goes on other podcasts and does well. He goes on WATP. He goes on a ton of other podcasts. I can't think of them all right now. And Doug does very, very well. Anthony goes on podcasts and bombs like Roybird over here.
And what do you do?
I just go and talk.
You
and hang out.
you do this.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And the problem with this is what?
You slum it with me, you fucking fatty.
And
I
me.
came on as
I'm
a
the
favorite.
slumlord
I
here.
came on as a favorite of Soft, and I knew you were going to do what you do.
No, because you have nothing better to do because you're a fucking loser. That's why.
I came on because I was asked to. And
No, because you have nothing better to do. Nobody listens to your shit. You're a fucking useless fucking piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, let's find out about you. Hey, what do you do? What do you do for a living?
You don't need to know anything that I do for a living.
Well, I'm just asking. I mean, since you're such a pillar of society, and what do you
Did
do?
Did I claim to be a pillar of society?
No. Well, what are you then? If you're not a pillar of society,
I'm nothing. I'm nobody. I'm nothing. I just exist. That's all I do.
That's all you.
That's
do.
all I do.
Right.
Yep.
You don't try to entertain
do
anybody.
nothing.
You just sit home.
Nope.
And drink
I don't feel the need to entertain anybody.
You fart, fuck, and fight. That's what you do. You're the 3 F's of miserable. Right? Fighting, fucking. And...
If you think it's miserable,
I had hoped this
proper.
would be a little bit of arguing but eventually be kind of lighthearted fun, but this is pretty dark.
Well, what do you want me to do with this guy? You can't make him entertaining. He's an idiot.
That's right. That's all I am. I'm just an idiot. That's all I am.
Is there? Wait, let's see. Because we're trying to make friends on the internet.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
No, is there a guy that you both dislike?
I'm the easiest. Soft. Hey, Soft.
Yeah, I'm listening.
I'm the easiest person to get along with.
No,
I disagree.
I consider you a friend. I like you.
Yeah,
but
I'm the easiest person to get along with.
Yeah, but let's say do you dislike Val?
No, Val's a good dude. I like Val.
All right. Oh, shit, that would have been one. I wish Bob was here for this because Bob hates Val too. I'm trying to think of someone you both don't like, and we can talk about them.
Oh, that's some schoolgirl panty shit.
Who's Roybert? Now you've been critical of several people. Who's besides John? Who would be the next one that you annoys you, not necessarily dislike?
I'm critical of everything.
Oh, I know that, but
I don't know.
Oh,
Joe Rogan. Oh, throw Joe Rogan on here. I'll be critical of him. I'm critical of everybody. I don't care.
Cracks me up. One of the most successful podcasters. That's who's critical.
No,
One
I'm
of the
critical of everybody, dummy. Fucking listen,
He announces in
dummy.
the UFC. He's got this most successful podcast. He's a comedian.
Dummy,
tours all
I'm
over the
critical of
place.
him. Okay, bring up Anthony Cumia. Let's be
And
critical about
again,
Cumia.
you mentioned another guy that's by
Who
done
loves
radio for
to
20-something
fuck
years,
children. Okay, yeah,
started a
loves to fuck
business.
children. Loves to fuck
That's
children
it.
and
Keep
trannies.
talking over
Yeah,
me, you fucking
keep
idiot.
going,
There we go.
dummy.
And then, so he names all these people that's more successful and he has a problem with. That's what I said. He's an idiot. He is in other words, he's one of those guys that walk around town and just like talk to themselves and scream to themselves. That's Roybert.
See,
He is the town idiot of Discord.
can I stop John for a minute there?
Yeah.
Okay. He thinks if you have an opinion on somebody, you have to be doing better than them. Besides what the content that they are putting out. So
Well,
you
okay.
can have an opinion on the content they're putting out.
All right,
I'm just a listener.
Roybert, something?
Wait,
I'm going to
John.
agree with you. I'm going to agree with you.
Yeah,
So there we
because I
go.
gotta agree with Roybert there too. Is a lot of times, if I say something about someone that's more successful than me, they'll just be like they got more money than you, so fuck off. Like that makes all the difference.
All
You
right,
know what I
hang
mean?
on, Soft.
Rich
I gotta
people are
find out.
assholes too.
Let me find out, Roybert. What don't you like about Joe Rogan?
No, I have nothing against Joe Rogan.
All right, I'm confused. Soft, didn't he say if you brought Joe Rogan on here, he'd have something
No,
to say?
I could find some little nitpicky fucking thing.
I think his point is that he, which I know this to be true, having talked to him, is that he likes to point out the negative. Roybert, I've never known Roybert to give out a bunch of compliments about anything.
So what you're saying
Like
is,
well, if you lost a lot of weight, he'd still call you fat. That's what I'm saying.
No, I wouldn't. I would tell him good job on that. I'm not a fucking awful person.
oh, I don't know about that.
No, you don't, because you don't know me, you fucking dummy.
All right,
So
Soft.
I've
I've done 32 minutes with this moron. Is there any way I can get off this show?
Yeah, you can leave right now. It's going to be done. No one else joined, but I appreciate you guys coming on because I wanted to do a show tonight, and there's a big fuck you to everyone who didn't show up. You can jump out. I'll talk to Roybert for a second, and it'll be done.
All right. Well, listen. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you,
Fuck
John.
you, fat
Go
fuck.
fuck
Fuck
yourself,
you.
you
Fuck
idiot.
off,
John.
you fucking fat fucking
I'll tell you
cunt.
what.
John.
Fuck you.
John,
Fucking
John,
racist fucking cunt. Fuck you, you fatty.
I'm not the one using the N-word over there.
Fuck
Roybert.
you. So
John,
what?
shout
Fuck
out your
off.
show and stuff.
What's that?
I have a brown person pass. I'm good.
Wait, let John shout out his show and all that.
He doesn't need to. He doesn't have a show. He's a fucking loser.
The Bullhorn Podcast. The podcast that Roybert don't listen to because it's actually entertaining. All right, guys.
Because
take it easy.
I don't listen to
Thanks, John.
racist. I don't listen to racists. That's why.
Hi,
All right.
ho, Silver
John.
away. See you, Tano.
Oh, let's see. Here's some more people. Oh, Bob's here now.
Yay, I missed all that fun shit.
Well, it wasn't supposed to go on that long. I thought people would join before that.
I'm
Did
on my
Roybert
phone,
leave
so
too?
I'm
Oh,
on my
there's Roybert.
I'm on
Oh,
my
okay.
phone, so if my audio sucks, there you go.
I was hoping to do like a 10-minute segments with just a couple of people. You know what I mean? Like 2 people for 10 minutes and then switch to something else or whatever, but no one else joined. So,
Well, it's Kenny versus Spenny night in the fag server.
yeah, fuck those guys. PJ said he would dump Kenny versus Spenny to come on here because I wanted to have him and Dave, and then Dave backed out. Is like, no, I won't be on the show, so fuck Dave too.
Yeah, I think Dave's fucking burnt out on this shit. I think he just wants to like hang in the background for a little while. But
And I'm too much
Yeah,
of a dick to let it go too, though. Sorry,
hey,
Sauce.
Roybert, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Bob. How's it going, bud?
How's fucking Canada? Cold as
It's
shit.
fucking cold, man.
Oh,
Well,
dude, it was,
that's why you drink that shit to warm you up on the inside.
That's right.
Bob, the high temperature today here in Michigan was 21, so I got to believe where Roybert was, it was much colder.
Jesus. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, it's going to get cold tonight here, but yeah, we're in that, at night, we're in the like upper 20s, low 30s. During the day, we're in the upper 40s, low like 50s. So we're in that time of the year. It just, blech. You know,
Are these both you, Bob? Are Bob and Boomer Bob both you?
the other one, dude, the other one is Discord. You can boot one of them, the one that ain't,
Hey, it's Dave.
You can boot.
Oh, I booted the wrong one.
There you
I
go.
booted the
Bob
wrong one. I got the right one now.
Yeah, the Bob one. I clicked the link on Discord and it opened it in Discord's browser, and I was like, "Fuck that!" I wanted to use, I'm on my phone, so I clicked the link to open it up in my actual browser on my phone. So, not within Discord. Anyway. So
hey, Dave, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going great. I was trying to help you the whole time. So,
why are you my friend, Dave?
What?
Why are we internet friends?
I don't know, Bob.
Jeez.
That's harsh, man. I feel like John now.
Aw.
I wasn't expecting that question.
Well, that's what you get from Boomer Bob.
Because I guess we've been interacting for over a year now, so we can graduate to friends now. That was the agreement.
Well, I mean, I keep trying to move it to friends with benefits, but you're a little, hesitant.
That's it. One step at a time.
I understand you're married.
Does it take a year? I'm wondering, I've been talking to you guys probably 10 months, not a year yet. I think it's about 10 months now. And
I can tell you the day I met Dave.
I don't know how long it becomes before friends, but like if you're sitting in a VC, I'll pop in to talk to you. Is it just because I'm bored, or is when are we friends? Obviously, we've never met, so it's weird. But when do we become friends?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think there's a few prerequisites. Maybe I'm too harsh saying we got to know each other for a year. But
yeah, because I met Dave in early June of 2019.
He was with us on our anniversary.
That's
in
right.
December 2019.
That's right. Well, that was in October. Thank you.
Oh.
Fucking shit. Remember when we went to DC and that was our anniversary trip, and I had to listen to the Who's Right After show when we were there, and that was when Jacob told us was asking everybody if he was gay because he blew somebody for drugs.
Oh yeah,
that was awesome. That was a great episode.
That's gay.
I mean, is it?
Or committed. Either just very committed to being a drug addict or gay.
Right.
Yeah, and then having voice conversations obviously helps over just you can't really call someone friends if you if you've just had text interactions.
Oh no,
or like video game.
Yeah, voice conversations is different because I don't know, it's different. Yeah, I agree with that. It wouldn't be the same if you and I had just been DMing each other for 10 months.
Hey,
could be catfishing you.
What is it when my burps smell like gummy worms, but my farts don't?
Is that a joke?
Bad breath.
I just wasn't sure if that was a thing, certain condition.
I remember when I met all you guys. It was probably a month before, like we were getting ready to go on a cruise, and then everything got shut down for coronavirus. Maybe it was 2 months before that, but that's when I was like, "Oh yeah, we're getting ready to go to a cruise to Florida." And then I told you guys like, "Oh, all that shit shut down. It's all done now." And so, since I know the date where they shut all that shit down, I can remember. It's been like 10 months since I've been on the server now talking to you guys.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
What?
Dave,
Yeah.
am I
What
that
about that?
hard of a person to engage with?
I don't find you difficult at all.
Well, you never wonder what Roybert thinks, because if he's not telling you in text chat, he'll tell you over his mic.
Yeah.
But have I ever had a problem with you, Bob, either? Even with Bob, have
it just depends on the
have we ever
topic.
had a problem?
I don't think you've had an issue with me personally. I think you've had issue with certain things that I bring up in a voice chat, but which, you know, everybody does. You know, if I talk about anything to do with God, you're like, oh, fucking people who believe in God are stupid. Just fine. That's your right to fucking believe that, you know? So I don't hold that against you. You know, it's just a difference of whatever. And you're entitled, just like I'm entitled to my thoughts. So
Oh yeah, exactly.
not a reason.
I never said anybody should kowtow to my my
Right.
ideologies.
Sure.
I had hoped this episode would bring unity like Joe Biden's gonna do. You know, bring
Well,
everyone together.
I did catch you talking to John about, you know, why everybody dislikes him, and John is a little more on point when he says it's based on one guy getting everybody to hate him, because it is. I mean, a lot of
bullshit.
A lot of the Discord who didn't like John had never met him, had never talked to him, had never, you know, none of that shit. They just knew of him because Dave hates John, because John made a really rotten comment.
And Anthony.
Whenever Dave had a pet die.
It's at least me and Anthony.
Okay. Well, yeah, it could be. I don't really know the whole Anthony background. I really don't, because I'm not woven into that anymore. So.
Well, like I brought it up, Anthony said it right on air. Why would you broadcast with that motherfucker?
I did try hard. I do try hard to not poison the well. I do try hard to.
You do.
Tell people, make up your own mind. Here's this guy that I don't get along with, but you make up your own mind.
I told you the kids were going to do this. I'll be back in a minute.
And Soft leaves his own podcast.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Well, this time you made it 43 minutes.
Well, like, I really have no problem with John whatsoever. I don't know him. I've never really talked to him, other than extreme conflicting opinions. That's it.
Well, while I don't necessarily like, I would prefer that everybody get along and have a good time, you know, on here talking to each other. Yeah. It is. I'm not gonna lie. I do laugh my balls off when y'all fucking fight. It cracks me up. So
there's got to be a balance.
Yeah. Some there's some you know, like, personalities on here that are just very hard to get along with.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
You know, if you think back about a year, Dave, you guys were doing, you put Jason Alme against Jacob in that, what was that, roundtable thing?
Yeah, whatever it was.
Well, that was about that time is when John was coming around, and he wanted to do a show with Andrew. Like, he had a hard-on, was ready to buy him a microphone and everything.
Yep. I remember.
Yeah, and that never happened. And now, like, I mean, they get along, but, you know, Andrew will throw a rock at John pretty fucking quick, and John will grab that rock and throw it right back at him. So it's just so weird.
I think John's unable to express his true feelings, so they come out in different ways. You know.
Yeah.
He turns his true feelings into all sorts of other things, fairly evidently.
Well, he damn sure doesn't get when, you know, you're just making a comment to get a rise out of somebody or whatever. Whenever anybody's doing that, it's like he doesn't have the ability to read that.
Like, I'll say something to get a rise out of anybody, but of course, John thinks
he leans into it so hard.
Exclusively be about him.
Well, he just and I keep telling him, dude, man, don't lean into it. Don't give him the fucking gas, man. I'll tell you, dude, is you dump fuel on it, man. Stop. You know, fuck, act your age.
But sometimes you just want to keep the conversation going, otherwise it goes dead, and we sit here in silence. You know.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm a boomer, so I don't mind hearing John talk about the old days when he was a kid.
Yeah, we'll go back to Glory Days conversation, or talk about what our favorite tires are, or our favorite trucks from back in the day.
Well, but it's conversation though. It's better than having your eyes glued to the fucking television set, going, you know, fucking got him drooling on yourself, itching your nuts.
There's
Just
a lot of good shows you could be watching than listening to that.
Yeah. There are.
Yeah.
I mean, in all honesty, if it wasn't, you know, if the weather was not so cold out, I would be outside walking downtown with the wife right now, hanging out with her. But, you know, the weather's not conducive to what we want to do. So make the best of it.
Is this really part of a show?
This is that part where the guests
better not be a fucking show. Really,
this is the part that soft edits out. Yeah.
Oh my god! I'm currently eating a ham and cheese roll. Is that interesting?
Do you know what the first part of the problem is? Is inviting me to be on a fucking podcast, because I don't want nothing to do with any fucking podcast.
Well, then you just say no.
Well, no, because I'm whatever. He wants me to talk. He wants me to say something, whatever. But
if you're not going to get anything out of it for yourself, you know, if it's not going to make you feel,
I don't care. Yeah, I know, but I don't care. So whatever.
Well, that was the thing. If you don't care, I care. That it would be fun to have you on. You know, if you don't care, if you were against it, you would have said no, and I would have said, okay, that's cool, whatever.
Yeah, and you're under a curfew right now anyway, so it's not like you can go anywhere.
That's right.
What is it, 8 o'clock there? Like you're not allowed to go out?
No, we're all right. You can't go after 10 o'clock on the reserve.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But you're like by Alberta too, right? Which is
No, I'm way far from Alberta.
Where are you at?
Middle of fucking nowhere.
Middle of nowhere.
Yeah, but I mean, Alberta is your biggest city locally. Like, if you're going to drive to a city, it would be Alberta.
No.
He's in bumfuck Egypt.
I'm in the middle of nowhere.
He's out in the oil producing area.
I'm in the middle of nowhere, soft. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Leave it at that.
Oh, he just don't want to say where he is. Okay, just say that.
He's up north.
I'm up north.
Yep.
I'm up north compared to you, Bob.
Oh, fucking everybody is. Except
I'm up north compared to Dave. He's on the other side of the fucking equator.
He's 9,000 miles away from me.
Okay. All right. I think I'm done. Okay. Thanks for having me on, Soft. It was a pleasure.
Thanks for being on, Robert.
Hey, Soft.
Yeah.
Never invite me on again, please.
No, I'll invite you on every week now. You can just tell me.
Never mind. Leave me alone.
Every week now, dude, you're gonna be my co-host.
Oh boy.
I'm just glad you didn't bring in Val. I would rage quit.
Dude, I wanted you and
Yeah.
Val to be one. And I wanted Dave and PJ to be one.
I just there's nothing good that's going to come of it.
Sure, content, dude. If it was anyone else, you would go content.
I tried to make content in the past, and
Right.
This-
Well, I was
this-
trying to make content, and I thought it might have worked.
This is the podcast
Well.
version of fag fighting.
exactly.
Yeah, but my whole idea was that, like, in the end, for the most part, it's like a social circle when you were in high school or college or whatever. It's like a,
clique, little posse.
right, and there was always
Right.
like one or two people in that clique you didn't necessarily get along with, but you dealt with because that was the clique.
Yeah. Yeah, with us, it was all the gay guys. I'm just kidding.
Oh, smartest person is here. Sweet. Smartest person, what's up?
Oh, fuck. They don't own a microphone.
Just eat my ham
Oh.
roll.
Oh, there you go. Did I have him? Oh, they're muted. I can't unmute them. Oh well, if you're gonna be muted, smartest person, you're out.
You're obviously not the smartest person. You join a podcast with
Nice.
no mic and no camera.
4, 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.
They just wanted to eavesdrop. I guess they don't know how to find it on YouTube.
But actually, my idea wasn't for it to be like what happened between John and Roybert wasn't really what I had in mind. I just thought, like, a couple minutes, I don't like this guy for whatever reason, blah, 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 blah. And then, we'll go on. But like I said, it reminds me of high school and college where there was, because we're a social group, whether people recognize it or not.
Mhm.
We all hang out together. Like you don't like PJ, but you like Andrew or whoever other people, and they're like, hey, I like PJ, and that's why we're still all in the same circle.
Well, I mean, we argue like a family at a kid's birthday party, or like Thanksgiving, talking politics. We argue like that. It's really weird.
Right.
Yep.
Like I like
so.
Val. I spend every Saturday night watching Fag Fighting with Val, and
You haven't been since they've been in the Middle East or whatever bullshit.
well, the last couple weeks because they've been weird. But Val and I watch. He played replays of the fights for me today. Like we watched them today.
Oh,
But
I've been watching some of it. And
yeah, I would
I
consider.
still don't like it.
That's fine. But I was gonna say is I would consider like if I was gonna say who I get along with more or relate to more, it would probably be Bob. And Bob and Val Bob definitely doesn't like Val, but Val and I are still friends as well. Or internet friends or whatever. That's why I'm trying to figure out when are we friends? When are we just internet friends?
I don't necessarily not like Val. He just has a lot of characteristics that step on my nerves.
Yeah, I can.
Because I've jumped into Discord where it's just Val and I, and we had a hour-long conversation about like football or whatever. Just talking, and it went well. It's when he turns into the guy who has to correct everybody, whether it's in chat or on voice, it's just annoying as fuck. Just let it go.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Yes.
right every wrong that you see, no matter how goddamn minuscule it is. Let it go. It's not important.
I think the younger generation does that more. I used to think the older generation did, but the younger generation does it more. They want to point out every time
Do it February.
I don't know, they're little assholes. I don't know any better way to say it. It's like younger people are little fucking spoiled bitches.
I mean, not all of them. I mean, Tristan is doing all right for himself. He's on his own. Fucking Devin. Devin's a good shit, man. He's he's got his hurdles ahead of him, but I think he's gonna be all right.
Yeah, Devin probably, I would say because he grew up probably in Detroit, working class and had to do that. And Tristan, I would say it's because he grew up like
You're doing it again with
Oh yeah, I want to do it.
like I'm gonna say this just openly, like immigrant family, like you know what I mean? Like Samoan culture is different than privileged white kids in the US,
Oh, he grew up with tough love, dude.
Yeah.
They know how to beat their children right.
Yeah, or at least appropriately.
Well,
within an inch of their lives.
What he told me whenever I had met him was that he said, Bob, I woke up one day in my bedroom and I got out of bed and I said, you know what? I don't want to live here anymore. So that day I moved out of my parents' house and got my own apartment. I'm like, that's awesome. It's great. It's cool. That's the right way to do things.
I mean, look at Dave. He grew up a very privileged, went to boarding school and all that, and all he does now is sit around eating sandwiches, playing on the
internet. Yeah, having motherfuckers come over and do everything for him, right. Waiting on him, man.
Build $900 Lego sets and shit. What the fuck, Dave?
Commissioning autists to make him cassettes.
Got to get him to make more cassettes too. Keep the cassette empire, the dream of the cassette, the resurgence of the cassette alive, Bob. More cassettes.
No.
I wanted to get Brandon on here too, just for everyone.
He won't do it.
No, he wouldn't. But it would have been like a.
Because
instead of one-on-one, I would have had Brandon on alone just to say what pisses him off about all of us.
He's already said.
He's
already stated.
I know, but
no, I give Brandon a lot of shit, and I tell him to F off. I mean, at the end of the day, if he needs something, I got his back. So
he can't take it when you bust his balls a little. He can't take it.
Yeah, Brandon is not a good sport. So
I've known him longer than who? Not
than
longer
me
than
for
Bob,
sure.
but longer than self.
Yeah, longer than Val too, I think.
Oh yeah,
because Brandon came around late February or early March of last year, so it's going on a year. Andrew was around before that. Jacob was around before that.
So not much more than me. I thought you guys had knew each other.
Access was around.
That's really not much longer than before I hopped into the server.
Yeah, I don't remember when you came. I know I was the one that invited you in.
Yeah, it was if you remember, I don't know if you were listening, I was telling Dave, it was maybe a month or two before the COVID lockdowns hit hard, because remember, I was getting ready to go on a cruise and it got canceled.
Yeah, that's right.
Where were you going on a cruise to?
My voice changed.
All through the Caribbean.
Hot.
It was going to be a 14-day cruise all through the Caribbean, like a bunch of I think there was like 6 different ports of call. We were going to go all through there.
That's sweet.
With the kids too.
Yeah,
Ooh.
With all the kids, all 6 of them, dude.
Woo!
Wow.
That's fun.
Well, the year prior to that, I took a cruise to the Bahamas, and then we hit a storm, and it threw our ship into the dock and ripped the side of it.
Yeah, the wife got off of the damn boat and she got out her damn phone and was taking like video or like photos of it, and they were like, hey, put your camera up. They made her like delete it.
That was after I got through customs, and then I ran back through to the other side to take pictures of the ship to see the damage, and they made me erase, and they were going to confiscate my phone.
But what they don't know is that iPhones save deleted photos in a deleted,
Oh yeah,
folder,
yeah.
so you can get them back. Dummies. Stupid French. I think they're French there.
If you ever do go back, really go swimming with the dolphins out there, because they don't have all the rules that they do here.
They try to fuck you.
They didn't try to do that.
I would have.
We're gonna go again. I think we decided now we're gonna wait till the youngest is a little bit older. Because well, the youngest is 2, so
he's got to be going on 3. He talks really well for a 2-year-old.
Oh no, Gus has a Gus is 4, but he's got a speech impediment.
Oh, okay.
Which you can relate to a little bit.
Yeah.
He's tongue-tied. Actually, like in a week, he's going to see the surgeon, and they're going to laser cut the thing under his tongue so he can speak better.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
my
tongue-tied.
My oldest grandson had an issue too with all speech. He wasn't like, he almost spoke like, gibberish till he was like 4 or 5. So I don't know what the hell that was. Probably drugs.
Yeah, I've been taking him, or we take him. He goes twice a week to a physical therapist, a speech therapist, and they're like, oh yeah, he's got to get it done. So he's going next week to.
Wow, that's interesting that there's an actual, like a procedure that they can do to help correct that. It's a trip.
Yeah,
a lot of them are just in your, they're retraining the, motor skills of breathing and tongue stuff, that kind of crap. So
right. Well, that's why we've been taking him to a speech therapist for a while to see if that was the case, and they told us that no, his tongue doesn't have the actual movement it needs to make all the words.
Wow.
And they do it now with lasers, not with a scalpel or anything. They just zip it with a laser.
Well, have they? I'm going to guess that they've already talked with you guys about the, aftermath of that. Will he be able to eat that kind of stuff?
He'll have like it'll be like 4 or 5 days where it'll be tough for him, just like soup and shit,
And he understands what's going on, like he's aware.
Kind of. I don't want to frighten him too much, tell him too much.
Of course, it's going to be hard for him to.
Yeah,
that'd be very, very difficult. I feel for you guys as mom and dad. Of course, you'll be worried about your kid, but also having to deal with, getting him to know why he's not able to do this or having to.
Right. And if there was anything we could ever do to help him with what a speech impediment's like growing up with. If I didn't do everything I could to help him out with that, dude, I'd feel like a dick my whole life.
Yeah.
I'll help him get through the week of recovery or whatever, but it's going to be better for him.
Well, yeah. I mean, like a week of, like difficulty and inconvenience is a lot better than him having to deal with kids these days that are assholes.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, it's way worse now than what you had to deal with. Way worse.
Well, yeah. I mean, I didn't get any kind of like I don't want to call it, bullying, because it really wasn't. I never. When you say the word bullying, you think somebody's getting in your face and smacking your books out of your hands and taking your money from you, that kind of stuff. I just had people that just gave me shit, that just made fun of how I talk and then
Right,
laughed at me. That's
right,
not,
like would say shit to you and stutter when they said it to make like a ha.
yeah, make fun of me. But that didn't happen till like 9th, 10th grade. No, 9th grade. So, I mean, all through, elementary, junior high, there wasn't any of that. Of course, I was a big kid too, as far as not fat. I was just a bigger kid. Like I looked like I was 1 or 2 grades older than I actually was. So, that might have had something to do with it. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a big boy too, so he'll have that. But it's been bumming me out. We've taken him to a bunch of specialists. You know what I mean? Like I said, he goes. I take him on Monday mornings, and my wife takes him Thursday afternoons. He's been going to speech therapy, and they're like, "Look, he needs this procedure. That's what he's got to have done." So,
well, he's adorable. So I hear him, get on the mic, and he loves Andrew for some reason.
oh, dude,
So,
dude, when he jumped on tonight and he heard Andrew say hi to him, he was like,
he couldn't wait to tell him a joke.
Yeah.
That's funny. It's cute. Kids are awesome, man. I'm just glad I only had one. So not like I miss my grandkids really, really, really bad, but with the COVID thing, and they pretty much live with their grandparents, so I don't want to risk them coming to visit or us going over there and get the grandparents are old, older, so they're older than me, so it would really bother me to know that somehow my visiting them got the grandparents sick.
Yeah, we were gonna because the cruise got canceled, so we got all that money refunded. For the airlines, we just got credits. So what we were gonna do at Christmas, and I think I told you this too, is we were gonna fly down the day after Christmas down to Florida, and my wife had rented a huge condo with a pool and a sauna and a hot tub and all that shit, like a beautiful place. And then because my mom and dad, he's my stepdad, but I call him my dad.
Right.
My mom and dad live down there, and my dad lives like 30 miles away. So we're gonna go down there for a week and hang out and shit. And then COVID kicked up again. So we had to cancel that one too. But yeah, because I wanted to go see, like my kids love they see, like my wife's mom is the one that homeschools my kids. They see her every day. But they don't get to see my mom as much.
Yeah. I mean, I live literally 3 blocks away from my mother, and I don't go over there near as much anymore because I worry, even though I'm not out here dancing around in the land of COVID, I just worry that what if there's some of it on my jacket or whatever, somehow it walks in the door with me. My mom's about to be 76 years old. I mean,
all my parents are in their 70s too, and that's what I worry about. That's why it wouldn't make any sense. What's the sense in going down there if we couldn't see them?
Of course. Yep.
All right, dude. I'm gonna end this broadcast. You want to hop on my server and hang out or something?
Yeah, we'll see what's going on out there in the world. I may hang out with the wife.
All right. Hey, is your wife listening?
She's right here.
Yes.
I enjoy you. You're a good girl.
Thank you, Sokka. I enjoy listening to you. So pretty much when you're on, our house is kind of small, so wherever he's at, I'll hear all of you, and I'm getting to know all of you. But you guys don't get to hear me too much. But I swear I get to know each and every one of you individually, and I like everyone. I even like Val.
Even John?
I like John.
There you go, John.
Everyone.
I'm gonna have to clip that for John.
Yeah. I got it recorded, dude. It'll be saved.
Well,
but yeah, this was the Making Friends episode.
And apologize it didn't work out for you with Roybert and John. I listened to like most of that, and it was wow.
Yeah, it got rough. I'm gonna probably
It's
trim it
unnecessary.
down. I'm gonna probably trim it down to like 20 minutes and just have something to throw up.
That's cool. The bonus content.
Yeah. It'll be good.
All right, bud. I'll see
All right,
you
I'll
on the
talk
other
to you.
side. Later,
Yep.
man.